And welcome back, everyone, to the Deathbattle predictions. This thumbnail was made by the Immortal Thunder God 79 on Reddit. Blade versus Buffy came out. I'll have my review for that after this. But we have another one that I didn't know was coming. Dante from, obviously, Devil May Cry, very beloved game, versus Chive Rosfield from Final Fantasy. Specifically, can't remember which Final Fantasy specifically. So not gonna lie, this is one where I really don't have a good grasp of one of the characters. I have a decent enough grasp on Dante, knowing how strong he is. Although, I still do not agree necessarily that he's a multiversal level individual. But regardless, until maybe with Deathbattle, they'll show multiversal level feats straight up. But Chive is one that I don't play Final Fantasy. I also don't play Devil May Cry. I just know Dante is through other mediums. But I don't play Final Fantasy, so it is a little difficult to kind of pinpoint where to kind of have these guys at. Clive, though, is similar to Dante in many ways. He does have, he has elemental capabilities. He's got fire capabilities specifically. Apparently, Ifrit, genealogy or whatever, allows him to transform into an Ifrit, which is like I think the best way to describe an Ifrit is kind of like a fire djinn in some ways. But more to the point, he's got other elemental ability. But I'm gonna tell you right now, unless, and I'll leave it to the people in the comments, the Final Fantasy versus Devil May Cry people, to tell me about the actual scaling power levels. Unless he straight out scales, just like, and I mean, he's gonna have to scale higher. Like, if we're using like levels, if say they're equal, if he's only like that much higher in scaling than Dante, I give it to Dante. He's gonna have to be like that much higher than Dante in order to actually just straight out muscle Dante. Because otherwise, like, Dante has he has immense healing factor. He's probably just as skilled as a sword. We know they both got light speed level feats. He also wields firearms, which is very different. Ebony and Ivory. He's a master hand-to-hand fighter as well. But he's also got his, devil triggers? Well, he's got his devil triggers transformation. He's got his quick style, which can freeze time temporarily or slow time temporarily. He's got all of the different ass weapons he has under his belt. And that's just the stuff I remember from the previous Deathbattle. Dante has had other games and media long since after that. So they've added more to the lore for Dante. And look, even if I was just going by what I said with Dante there, from what I can find about Clive, he does not measure up. Just about everything he can do, save for just the pure elemental stuff, Dante can do too. And just straight physical combat. But Dante also has, again, healing factor. He's got double trigger transformation. He's dealt with huge monstrous threats easily without any real difficulty. And again, his mass versatility in terms of everything he brings to the table kind of trumps everything Clive more or less has. So, I mean, I gotta go Dante on this, but I mean, I leave it to the people who, and again, I fully acknowledge, I know next to nothing about Final Fantasy. Like, I am a novice. Like, there's a lot of worlds and lores out there that I would say I have at least an above average level of knowledge on. Final Fantasy is one where I have, at best, average knowledge. Like, I'm probably below average, to be honest. I know about the game series. I know a little about the characters and the worlds and stuff like that. But otherwise, I am not a Final Fantasy guy. And Devil May Cry, I know even less about the world. I just know a little bit more about Dante. So, yeah, I'll say Dante. A, I know more in depth than Clive, admittedly. And B, even the stuff I found for Clive, I'm like, I think Dante's going to take this fight. But I could be dead wrong on this. Let me know in the comments below what you think. And until then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.